We live in a world obsessed with speed, fast food, instant messages, next-day delivery. We're told the quickest person wins. But is that really true? History shows it's not always about who moves first, but who moves at the right time. Wisdom means waiting, learning, and preparing for the perfect moment. Think of chess. Grandmasters study the board and wait for the decisive move. Disciplined action is knowing when to push, when to hold, and when to wait. Mastering timing is the art of the deliberate, disciplined step forward. Sometimes the wisest move is to wait. History proves that waiting can be the winning move. Take D-Day in World War II. The Allies didn't rush. They spent years preparing, gathering intelligence, and even creating a fake army to mislead the enemy. When bad weather hit, Eisenhower postponed the invasion, resisting immense pressure to act. That single day's wait changed the outcome of the war. Mandela, after 27 years in prison, didn't rush into revolution. He waited, negotiated, and built trust, choosing a peaceful transition over chaos. His patience was strength. He prepared the ground for lasting change. Both leaders understood that timing, not speed, determines success. Their legacies show that waiting for the right moment can be more powerful than acting first. They didn't just act, they acted with purpose and timing. The world remembers not just boldness, but wisdom. Sometimes the greatest victories come from holding back until the moment is right. Waiting, when done wisely, can change the course of history. It's not about hesitation. It's about preparation and precision. The right move, at the right time, makes all the difference. The wisdom of waiting is ancient, found in many cultures and faiths. The Bible teaches us to wait on the Lord, not passively, but with hope and preparation. Ecclesiastes says, "To everything there is a season." Rushing the seasons leads to failure. If you harvest too soon, you get nothing. Wisdom is knowing your season and acting accordingly. Like Noah, who prepared the ark before the flood, patience means active waiting. Preparation during the wait makes all the difference. Diligence and patience lead to success. Wait for the right moment, then act with the full force of your preparation. Patience, paired with action, is true wisdom. There's a big difference between waiting out of wisdom and waiting out of fear. Both look like inaction, but the reasons and results are worlds apart. Waiting out of fear is procrastination. It drains your energy, fills you with anxiety, and keeps you stuck. You're not preparing or learning, you're just avoiding. Wise waiting is different. It's a conscious, active choice. You're poised, not paralyzed. You use the time to gather information, observe, and strengthen your position. This kind of waiting feels calm and powerful, rooted in confidence. Ask yourself, am I waiting because I'm scared or because I'm smart? Is my pause filled with preparation or just avoidance? Wise restraint is holding your arrow until you have a clear shot. Fear-based delay is never drawing the bow. One builds strength, the other saps it. Know the difference and choose to wait with purpose, not fear. When waiting wisely, what are we listening for? Clarity. Clarity rarely shouts. It arrives quietly, as a subtle shift in understanding. It's that moment when confusion lifts and the path forward becomes clear. Clarity doesn't come from forcing decisions, but from giving yourself space to listen and observe. It's a feeling of inner alignment. Your head, heart, and gut agree. The right action might be hard, but it feels right. To find clarity, create stillness. Step away from noise and distractions. In quiet moments, your inner wisdom speaks up. Clarity feels calm and confident, unlike the urgent pressure to act. Pressure is external and anxious. Clarity is internal and steady. Learn to distinguish between the noise of pressure and the quiet voice of clarity. This skill is crucial for making wise decisions. Wait for clarity, then act with confidence. Waiting is only half the battle. You must also recognize when it's time to act. Look for alignment. When circumstances click into place, resources appear, and obstacles clear. Inner clarity solidifies. The decision feels like the next logical step, not a gamble. Doubts are resolved through preparation and insight. Seek confirmation from trusted mentors or friends, especially those who once advised patience. Their encouragement can signal a genuine shift in conditions. Most importantly, notice when the risk of not acting outweighs the risk of moving. Sometimes, waiting becomes the dangerous choice. When the window of opportunity is closing, decisive action is needed. The cost of delay can be greater than the cost of imperfect action. Recognize the tipping point, when preparation must give way to movement. Trust your readiness and the signs around you. When the moment arrives, act boldly and deliberately. How does this apply to daily life? Start with your online actions. Social media urges instant reactions. Instead, pause. Wait before responding. Most urges to comment or argue will pass, saving you unnecessary conflict. In relationships, don't rush tough conversations when emotions run high. Waiting for calm leads to better outcomes. In your career, don't launch projects recklessly. Use waiting to research, plan, and build a solid foundation. The fear of being left behind shouldn't push you into premature action. Even small choices benefit from a pause. Wait before big purchases or new commitments. Create a gap between impulse and action. In that gap, wisdom can catch up with emotion. This habit brings more peace, clarity, and intention to your life. Disciplined action isn't about doing nothing, it's about choosing the right moment. Let patience guide your daily decisions. Small pauses can prevent big regrets. Make every action count by giving it the right timing. Our culture loves quick fixes, fast diets, instant wealth, easy solutions. But real success is built on disciplined, consistent action over time. It's about endurance, not speed. Rushing leads to burnout and shallow victories. Building something valuable, business, skill, relationship, is like building a cathedral. Slow, deliberate, and lasting. Each step is part of a bigger plan. Progress may feel slow, but it's steady and resilient. The sprinter burns out. The marathon runner endures. Disciplined action means pacing yourself, adapting, and focusing on the long-term vision. This approach builds resilience and strength. When setbacks come, you adjust instead of collapsing. Success becomes robust, not fragile. It's not a house of cards, but a solid structure. Patience and foresight make your achievements last. The power of deliberate steps is the foundation of lasting success. Mastering disciplined action is about finding your own rhythm. Tune out the world's rush and listen to your inner wisdom. Success isn't a race. Your timing is unique. Don't compare your journey to others. True discipline is moving at your own pace, trusting your preparation and intuition. It takes self-trust to pause and courage to act when clarity comes. This isn't passivity, it's intentional power. Be the sailor who reads the wind, not the leaf blown by it. When you feel pressured to rush, pause and ask, am I acting from pressure or purpose? Use waiting to prepare and learn. A well-lived life is measured by wise choices, not speed. Wisdom lives in the space between impulse and action. Master timing, and you'll build a life of purpose, endurance, and true success.